Have you ever felt trapped? Not by walls or bars, but by the limitations you've placed on your own mind? It's a feeling I know well, and honestly, it's a feeling so many of us experience. We have these incredible, vibrant dreams, these visions of a life we want to live, but they stay locked away, prisoners of our own doubt and fear. We tell ourselves we're not good enough, not smart enough, not ready. We build these intricate cages of what ifs and I can'ts, and we end up living a life far smaller than the one we're capable of. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking that cage is already in your possession? What if the first step to turning your dreams into reality is simply to dare to see them, to speak them, to give them space to breathe outside the confines of your own mind? Today, I want to take you on a journey from the mind trap to reality. It's not a journey that requires a map or a special set of skills you don't already have. It's a journey inward to rediscover the power that lies within you. We're going to explore how to dismantle those self-imposed barriers, one thought at a time. We'll talk about the energy we waste, the courage we need to find, and the strength we must build to walk our own unique path. This isn't about grand overnight transformations. It's about the small, intentional steps we can take every single day to move closer to the person we are meant to be and the life we are destined to live. So, I invite you to be open, to be present, and to be ready to challenge the old stories you've been telling yourself. This is more than just a video. It's a conversation. It's an opportunity for us to connect and to realize that we are not alone in our struggles or our aspirations. Together, we are going to learn how to unlock our deepest potential, how to transform our most powerful imaginations into tangible reality. Let's begin this incredible journey of self-discovery and empowerment. And let's start building the life you've always dreamed of right now. Are you ready? Let's dive in. I remember sitting with a dear friend a few years ago, under the stars, just talking. We weren't just catching up, we were dreaming out loud. We spoke about the impact we wanted to have, the people we wanted to help, the legacy we hoped to build. At first it felt almost silly, saying these huge, audacious goals out loud. A part of my mind whispered, "Who are you to think you can do that?" But as we continued to share, something shifted. The dreams felt less like distant fantasies and more like blueprints. By giving them voice, we gave them weight. We gave them life. This is the first step out of the mind trap. You must visualize and articulate your dream. You have to see it, feel it, and speak it into the universe. Now that you've given your dream a voice, the next step is crucial, and it might seem counterintuitive. Be quiet. Think of Batman, the Dark Knight. He doesn't announce his plans to Gotham City. He doesn't hold press conferences detailing how he's going to take down the villain. He works in the shadows. He moves with purpose and intention, and his results, his actions, are what speak for him. There is immense power in working in silence. When you constantly talk about what you're going to do, you dissipate your energy. You seek validation from others before you've even taken the first step. That external approval becomes a substitute for internal drive. If you've made it this far, if you've started working silently and diligently towards your goal, I want to congratulate you. You're already miles ahead of where you were. You've taken your dream from a fleeting thought and planted it in the soil of action. Now, we need to make sure that seed gets the sunlight it needs to grow. This is the time to clear the clouds from your mind. Distractions, other people's opinions, anxieties about the future, regrets about the past. These are all clouds that block your inner sun. They obscure your vision and disconnect you from your purpose, from your soul. Every great journey, every monumental achievement began with a single, often terrifying first step. Think about Chris Gardner in The Pursuit of Happiness, carrying all his worldly possessions, holding his son's hand, and walking into an unpaid internship. The odds were completely stacked against him. The world saw a homeless man, he saw a future. What separated him from so many others in his position? It wasn't genius or luck, it was courage. The courage to believe in something that no one else could see, and the courage to take that first uncertain step towards it. This is a defining moment. The path to your dream will not be a smooth, paved highway. It will be a treacherous voyage, filled with storms, unforeseen obstacles, and moments of failure. Think of the legendary voyages of Sinbad the Sailor. He faced monstrous creatures, shipwrecks, and betrayals. After each disaster, he could have given up. He could have cursed his luck and resigned himself to his fate, but he didn't. He found a way to start again. He was steady. He was determined. This is the mindset you must cultivate. You must become a steady rock amidst the crashing waves of your own challenges. Problems will come. Failures will happen. They are not signs to stop. They are tests of your resolve. I'll start when I'll do it once. How many times have we told ourselves these things? I'll start my business once I have more savings. I'll start working out when I have more time. I'll write that book when I feel inspired. We are waiting for the perfect moment, for all the stars to align. But I want to share a truth with you. The perfect time is a myth. It doesn't exist. Waiting for the right moment is one of the most common and dangerous excuses we use, and it's an excuse that is deeply rooted in fear. It's the fear of not being ready, the fear of failure, the fear of what others will think. How does one become a champion? Is it the moment the medal is placed around their neck? Is it the moment the crowd roars their name? No. The championship is won long before that, in the mind. Muhammad Ali is a perfect example. He famously said, "I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was." He wasn't just being arrogant, he was conditioning his mind. He believed he was the champion. He trained like the champion. He carried himself like the champion long before the world agreed with him. He embodied the result he wanted to achieve. His belief was so powerful that it shaped his reality. Every year, millions of us make New Year's resolutions full of hope and motivation. We promise to eat healthier, exercise more, learn a new skill. But by February, for many, that motivation has faded and the old habits have returned. Why does this happen? Is it a lack of desire? Rarely. It's because our resolutions are built on a foundation of a weak mind. Our mind is conditioned for comfort. It wants the easy path, the instant gratification. The moment things get difficult or uncomfortable, the mind starts making excuses. You're too tired, you can do it tomorrow, one day off won't hurt. As you move forward, as you start to make progress, the world around you won't necessarily get quieter. In fact, it might get louder. There will be distractions. There will be naysayers. There will be people who don't understand your journey and project their own fears and limitations onto you. The news will be filled with negativity, your social media feed with comparisons. It's like trying to walk a straight line in the middle of a hurricane. If you allow yourself to be pulled in every direction by the winds of external noise, you will lose your footing. You will lose your way. Your task is to find the calm, peaceful center within yourself. Throughout our day, we are in a constant running conversation. But, the most important conversation, the one that actually dictates our mood, our actions, and even our destiny, is the one we have with ourselves. What is the tone of your inner voice? Is it a critic, always pointing out your flaws and reminding you of your past mistakes? Or is it a coach, a mentor, maybe even a friend, encouraging you, believing in you, and guiding you forward? For many of us, that inner voice is our harshest critic. Honestly, we would never speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves. This has to change. You must become the curator of your own thoughts. As we navigate the long and often, really arduous path toward our dreams, there is one fuel that is absolutely essential, one that can power us through even the darkest of times: enthusiasm. I want you to think about the movie The Intouchables, about the relationship between Philippe, a wealthy quadriplegic, and Driss, his caregiver from the projects. What Driss brings into Philippe's life is not just care, but an infectious, uncontainable enthusiasm for life itself. He brings laughter, adventure, and a joy that honestly transforms Philippe's existence. That is the power of genuine enthusiasm. It's the spark that ignites action and the light that sustains us. We often believe that we must wait for a lightning bolt of inspiration before we can begin. We wait for the muse to strike, for the perfect idea to land in our lap. But what if we have it backwards? What if action actually precedes inspiration? What if, the very act of taking the first step is what generates the momentum and motivation we're looking for? Inspiration is not a passive state, it is an active process. You don't find it, you create it. You create it by showing up when you don't feel like it. You create it by writing the first sentence, by making the first call, by lacing up your running shoes. The first step awakens the giant within you. We have come to the end of our journey together for today. And I want to thank you for taking this time for yourself, for investing in your own growth. We've talked about quieting the noise, finding courage, building mental strength, and creating our own inspiration. You now possess a toolkit of qualities to help you on your path. The final step is to take the most powerful tool you have, your imagination, and use it as a blueprint for reality. Think of Nikola Tesla. He could visualize his inventions in his mind with such clarity and detail that he could build and troubleshoot them mentally before ever picking up a tool. His imagination was his laboratory. Your imagination is not a frivolous escape. It is the genesis of all creation. Every skyscraper, every symphony, every innovation began as a thought, an image, a dream in someone's mind. You have that same power within you. The journey from mind trap to reality is now in your hands. Use the courage you've found to take action. Use the strength you've built to persevere through challenges. Use the peace you've cultivated to stay focused on your path. Let your enthusiasm be your fuel, and let your actions be your voice. This is no longer about wishing, it's about doing. The gap between the life you have and the life you want is bridged by the daily steps you take starting today. Remember that this is a continuous practice. You will have moments of doubt and the old mind traps may try to re-emerge. That's okay. Be kind to yourself and simply return to these principles. Return to your breath, return to your purpose, and take the next small step. You are the architect of your life, the creator of your destiny. Believe in the power of your dreams, but more importantly, believe in your power to make them real. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can offer. Go forward and build the life you can't stop thinking about. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey today. If this conversation resonated with you, if it sparked something within you, please help us spread this message by liking this video, sharing it with someone who might need to hear it, and subscribing to the channel for more content to help you live a life of purpose and intention. Your support allows us to continue creating and connecting. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, be well and keep building.